Alright, we are back on our nonsense. Yeah, we did not finish this level last time, that's right. That's unfortunate. Well, I'll tell you that when my camera first started going, I did more or less what I'm doing right now. I switched over to, like, something like what I'm using right this second. And it did not last forever before I finally said, you know what, even with its little bugs, I'd rather have my DSLR camera. There we go, first try. I would say it's more like gimmicky, Red. It's not puzzles, though there have been puzzles. It's not particularly, I think, designed to be difficult, but it can be difficult sometimes. It's more just like gimmicky levels. So don't press this. These weak pink bridges will break when you are holding an item. Then don't hold an item, dummy. Right. Yeah, that actually makes total sense. What? Did I just... Oh, LR to die. Okay. Didn't see the text right at the top that said LR to die.
Never give up.
Did I need to hold on to that? Yeah, I needed to hold on to that. Okay. Should have gone down a little more than that. No! You bastard. Ah, go back for the key. Go back for the key. Ah. You know what? I don't need the disco shell. Okay, well, I didn't need to touch the key. Key jump! Just key jump. It's just pressing 2 buttons at the same time. How hard could that be? Will it respawn? No. I assume you want me to carry this. Okay, what are we doing with it? And I need it to fall through there. But this should respawn. Damn. Okay.
Determined to go forward.
Okay. Yo, Fritz, thank you so much for the resub. You are in the right place if you're looking for nonsense. I'm sorry. Thank you for the resub, Cadus. I apologize for missing it. 108 months in a row. That's 9 years, too. So I think it wants me to build, like, stairs so I could come back up. No. Okay, mistake, mistake. Well, that's just rude. That's rude to wait till now to tell me that. Just doing that's not gonna work. I cannot believe I got by that twice. We love dog football in this house. It's an arf-arfing good time. We all love to go for the ARF bonus. That's so true. Really making me work for it. I really wanted to get a yump, and I could not because of the water. By the power invested in me. Isn't it vested in me? I now okay. Sorry, I'll shut up. Alright, I'm very sorry everyone, but we are now heading into the bad vibes area. Hell yeah, Gilder. Gilder's gonna be here tonight for dog football. I just fell. This is actually really good level design, by the way. The fact that there were two platforms next to that mushroom, because the first one taught you what was weird about the platforms, and then the second one gave you a chance to actually get the mushroom. Like, I feel like that's really good level design. Oh, sorry, these platforms fall instantly rather than slowly. They just... they're gone. Sorry, I take for granted what might seem obvious, and I suppose it's not. Like, you get a moment to jump off of it before it rockets downward. No, I gotcha. Yeah, like I said, that wasn't a statement about you. That was a statement about how I take for granted sometimes that things might be more obvious than they are. Fuck. Like, what do you want me to do there, though? Because once it falls, I no longer have a foothold to jump. I would unironically like to know what they are expecting me to do there, because it's not obvious to me. I think maybe just a crouch jump is possible, but that feels dangerous too. Okay, man, whatever. What the fuck ever, man. Man, this is the bad vibe zone, isn't it? They weren't kidding. Oh, if you still have the mushroom, you're allowed to have the midway. Okay, I understand now. What does the question mark do? Kills me. It's a goal orb. It's supposed to beat the level, but then it would make me walk a little bit, and then I would die. God, this is such an interesting level. I don't know that I would use the word good. Good is quite a high bar to cross, but very interesting. Sometimes the platforms move too fast. I'm sorry. It stresses me out every time I touch one. Every time I touch one, like, I know I have a millisecond to respond. I'm determined to get that midway so I can stop playing the beginning of this level. You're worried that the spawn point might be right on top of the muncher? I feel like it won't be. This isn't Mario Maker. The actual respawn point does not have to be the same as the location of the H. Oh, gotcha. No, that's why they're stressing me out so much, is you have to respond instantly. I think I just have to take the hit, man. Like, I understand that they're trying to give me time to stabilize or something, but... I think I'm just gonna start tanking that, because I'm not sure I see a better strategy. When the level creator called this the bad vibe zone, they knew exactly what they were doing. I tried, yeah, some levels disable screen scrolling, and this one seems to be one of them. That wouldn't be something you'd be expected to be able to spot. You had the same thought I did, so good eye. Yeah, you have a very small amount of time before the platform falls fast enough that you are no longer standing on it. The bottom one's too low anyway. Yeah, I think that might be... If this is possible to stabilize at all, I think that's the answer, is to do it in sort of like a rotation, so that the lowest one is not the last one. Because I can't come back from that. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. I got too anxious about bonking my head on the ceiling that I didn't commit to the jump. What would Homestar Runner say if he was watching a Super Mario World ROM hack stream? Email. Cool. I was. Email. I know. I don't know how I'm supposed to do that. The springboard is not going to work here, right? Whatever. Not whatever. Alright, well I'm gonna have to get that coin again because it's not going to save it. Yeah, the vibes are atrocious here. Just jump straight over it. The fuck is going on here? If I just grabbed the Yoshi coin, we would have been done with it, but I had to kill him. I had to try to stomp him. It's all I know. All I know is crushing turts. Is that what the ABS sign means in my car? Always be stomping? Parentheses turts. Boom, 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 boom. I actually want that throw block. I was thinking to myself, well, at least I don't have to get this again, but I do want that throw block. That was very useful. I'll take this. Thank you. What? Okay, my thinking was the gold orb has to work then. And it still doesn't.
Can you use this money?
A turt is a civil wrong, other than breach of contract, that causes a claimant to suffer loss or harm, resulting in legal liability for the person who commits the tertious act.
Tertious act. Yeah, I was gonna let you know that I think you had mistaken it for tort, but no, I think you got it. Well, I'm not inclined to think that this is a twice, so what is the rationale for bringing me back at that pipe? Ah. I think you were talking about the switch block that makes landing easier because it's no longer a one-block platform, it's a two-block platform. Unless there was an actual, like, event block that I didn't see. This one, I assume, is what you're referring to? I'm very confused. What? I don't understand. I don't understand. I do understand. Oh my god, it's Super Goal or Death World. Oh my god, I get it. Fuck me. I had to take a break to Super Goal or Death World to have my training arc. Well, in absence of any other way of beating the level, I knew it had to be the goal orb. And it only just occurred to me how it's the goal orb. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do, but that's fine. God, the the vibes on this level are absolutely atrocious. They nailed the title. This is horrendous vibes. There's no excuse for it either. This is a collab hack. Somewhere along the line, someone else had to have looked at this and said, yeah, that's good. Should have crouched. You're gonna pick up some food. You're not tailgating? Do you think in the world of dog football, tailgating means something else? Requiem for Smokey Bear. Oh no, we're not gonna burn down the forest, are we? Please don't. Oh, okay. Notice of Brave. Please mind your step. The forest is very angry right now, and stand still and you'll be toast. Oh my god, it should, okay, I understand now. I was trying to figure out, like, if they're positioned somewhere. They're not, they're just chasing me. Yeah, I was gonna say, the vibes here aren't a large improvement over the previous one. I gotta stop rushing that. Oh, okay. Well, that's no good. Yeah, that is not a spot you can pause. Shit. I might have something I can do. I might. I'm a big fan of Super Mario World as well. The manual artwork in Zelda 1 is incredible. I was expecting that platform to go down instantly. I was not prepared for that to be like a normal-ass platform. That's one of the reasons why I've been enjoying, like, you know, every now and then collecting, strategy guides. A lot of times they're for games that I don't need or want a strategy guide for, but the artwork in them is usually really nice. There was something there that I didn't see. Okay. Okay, everyone shut up. Holy shit. Fuck. All these piranha plants out here opening their mouths. Shut up. God. Ah! That's a tough call, Rodmero.
Here, have a money.
You can't cut back on audience noise. You'll regret this.
Okay. Another midway. Only you can prevent forest fires. Yeah, I've done a great job of that so far. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, God. I mean, I was gonna get the coin one way or another. It didn't matter if it killed me. You can't jump up out of water. It's nearly impossible. That's messed up, man. You know what you're doing, okay? You know that you did something wrong. Ah! You can't go back. You have to... You can't, like, double back to time things. You have to keep moving forward. Mari got placed in the Cave of Shame for not preventing forest fires. And this could happen to you, too, so let this be a lesson. Turn back. That's the mistake. Stop turning back. Just walk if you have to. Just walk. But stop turning back. Way to jump real wide for no reason. I could have survived if I had done that, because the water was next.
Never give up.
I will never give up, and I appreciate you saying so. Why does the baseball man have to baseball? Why does the baseball man have to baseball? K-Og, thank you so much for the resub. No! I saw the coin and I panicked not knowing what to do, and it was my undoing. You're right, less panic next time. That's the solution. Trying to stay high in the water because I think that's gonna solve my problem for me. The baseball threw me off. The baseball that was still, for some reason, not despawned. God, the fucking Chuck. Oh my god.
Here, have money.
God. If Mario could wear pants, would he wear them like this or like this? So true. That's so real. Can I see some examples of a Mario? Show me a nude Mario. No. Don't show me a nude Mario, actually.
Here, have money.
Go to the living room. Okay.
Hey, why is this level still going? And, interestingly, does it need to be? Go to the living room. That level was hard. Why did they make it difficult? Snake trick. Hey you, want a tip? Stay near the snake's head, that way you'll have more time to react to its movements. Died in the same way. You're telling me that Turbo Tunnel is not a great level? Is that what you're trying to say? Just trying to take the temperature of this conversation. You're trying to tell me Turbo Tunnel wasn't a great level. Unbelievable. Genuinely, I'm not hating this level. It's definitely very hectic, and that's making it very difficult, but, like, that's not a bad thing.
Here, have a money.
Turbo Tunnel, more like Turdo Tunnel, am I right?
God. More like Turdo Tunnel. I didn't know there was a big difference between the SNES version of Turtles in Time and the arcade version of Turtles in Time. I love Turtles in Time. I played that so much as a kid. I want to play Turtles in Time again. I love playing Turtles in Time. Also, this music is very good. I don't know what this music is. If anyone knows, let me know, because I'm enjoying it. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna pee. Oh no, I'm gonna die. That's fine. Aren't we all gonna die? Like on a long enough timeline. I'm here. I did. And then I grabbed a drink. And I ate a black olive. If you're kind of keeping track of what was going on there. What kind of Dr. Pepper is that? Good question. Strawberries and cream. Diet Dr. Pepper. Or Dr. Pepper Zero, or whatever. I can't get enough of my strawberries and cream. What flavor was the olive? Black. You out here flavoring your olives? Yeah, I like the blackberry one. My preference is the strawberry and cream. That's my favorite of the flavors, but please God, let me into that door. What the fuck are you doing? Oh, why is this room ice? Ugh. Seriously, fuck ice.
Determined to go forward.
Yeah, in Super Mario World, you can't have individual objects that are ice. Or at least in vanilla. I'm sure there's a ROM hack way of accomplishing that, but everything in a room will be icy or not icy. That is the vanilla approach to ice, so yeah. We hate ice around here. Just Cadoba? I'm having a hot dog to tailgate for the dog football Super Bowl. See, it's called the Super Bowl because like it's like a dog bowl. No chili dog? What am I, Sonic the Hedgehog? Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba. I need to know what this song is with a quickness, because, this music bangs. Fuck you. Don't bring a blooper out here. Don't bring a blooper out here. You're better than... Hey, level creator, you're better than that. Just so you know, you're better than that. It's called The Good Stuff? K7 game. What? I don't know how to read this site. I gotta be honest with you, I pulled up the link, and I do not understand how to parse this website. It looks like the song might just be called K7 Game. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Huh. That was a tough level. Yeah, K7 game. And the description on SMW Central says, an absolute banger, most well known for being featured in Snake Trick from Nonsense. And I gotta tell you, an absolute banger is underselling it. That song went so fucking hard, it didn't have to either. You ever listen to a song, like, let's say a Tim Follin joint or something like that, and you think to yourself, no one had to try this hard. I would have been happy with 70% of this. Wendy's whereabouts had been elsewhere, but that didn't stop Mario from destroying her unmanned backup castle. Silence has replaced the once ubiquitous sound of Snake charming tunes. Raga. I can't argue with bad vibes. Yeah, that was definitely bad vibes. Are we at the point of doing Star Road stuff? I don't... Have I run out of stuff to do? I haven't, right? Because I was waiting on a Switch Palace in order to be able to continue a level I was working on. So now I think I go back to that level. Wrong. I'm not complaining about musicians going really hard. I'm saying, like... Sometimes music goes so hard and I think to myself... This was even more than I would have needed. Was there some reason why I thought the boss fight needed me to go get a... Oh, so I could get the mushroom, the yellow switch, right. Okay, okay, I'm in now. I understand. I actually understand everything. Oh, there's an achievement for beating this boss with the mushroom still. Okay, well. Tuck in, folks. I remember when this was a boss grinding stream. So he is targeting me. Okay, that's actually good to know. I wasn't sure what the pattern was on those fireballs. I feel like I've got the pattern down. I just need to, like, not ignore the guy underneath who's shooting me with fire. Okay, there was like no opening for me there. I was just trying to get positioning. Oh my god. What's up, Yolp? I was starting to believe too. So I was watching DGR Dave the other morning, and he was doing this new thing he's been doing on his stream, which is like the Nintendo Power Challenge, where he goes into Nintendo Power where people would like, you know, this person got this high score, and they'd publish it in Nintendo Power, and he's beating their challenges. Like that's his goal, which is a really cool idea. Love Dave, he has such clever ideas. He was doing a challenge for Pokemon Snap, and it reminded me that I still want to do the Pokemon Snap Perfect Picture subset, and watching him grind that looked like so much fun. I gotta get back to Pokemon Snap. Oh, I didn't mean to... Oh no, I didn't mean to click! I'm so sad. It just said, don't talk to me and my son ever again? Okay. I just pressed the Y button because I was gonna be prepared to run, and it dismissed the text box. The Jurassic denizens of Castle Number 6 were no match for Mario's astronomic strength. With the dinosaurs extinct, an ice age begins in a land once visited you once visited long ago. Okay. Okay, so that triggered an event elsewhere. I gotta come back here later anyway. That's a cool idea to have a castle trigger an event somewhere else. Angry parachutes, parentheses, frozen. Oh, this is such a cute idea. So it's gonna have frozen the lava that I couldn't get past. This is such a cute idea. How do people make video games and make them good? What is going on? You can't do that. No, that was gonna be my mushroom. I wanted that one. You murdered me. You have murdered me. Paradisco, isn't that like the last third of Dante's masterwork comedy? You son of a bitch. This is like, they ramped up this level in a really creative way. I've never seen this in a Super Mario World hack, by the way. Like, I don't imagine that it's never been done, but I've never seen a hack in which beating a level changes a level somewhere else into something new. That's a new thing for me. Well, yeah, but like the autumn thing is vanilla Super Mario World. But that, I mean, that is a good point. That is a sort of a version of that idea. I didn't really think of that as being comparable, but you're right. That is kind of what the autumn thing in Super Mario World is. It's so hard to stabilize because it's all ice. The autumn thing does change some levels mechanically. Like, it's not obvious if you're not really into sicko Mario World nonsense, but the thing is that autumn changes Koopas. So it's not just the way they look. Sometimes, like, a green Koopa will turn blue. I don't exactly know how that works in Super Mario World, whether or not it's, like, all green Koopas turn this color and all yellow Koopas turn this color. But that does sometimes mechanically change the way that a level will work. But, like, that's such a small thing, comparatively, for sure. In fact, the speedrun actually uses that. The world record route for 96 exit changed, at least the most common choice of route changed, because you could make one level slightly faster, slightly more consistent by playing it after autumn, not before. It's not the only reason why the route changed, but it is a noteworthy change, is that you can beat Donut Secret 2 very slightly faster if the Koopa turns from, I think, from green to red? Something like that. Basically, it changes the way that the Koopa at the very beginning of the stage walks off of his platform. Because, another thing that most people don't know about Super Mario World is that the different Koopa colors actually have different behaviors. They work different ways. Like, red Koopas will walk off platforms, but green Koopas won't. Blue, unshelled Koopas will kick shells, yellow ones will jump. And so, like, those little differences are so small. If you play enough ROM hacks, you'll run into ROM hacks where they actually play with those ideas, but... Like, for instance, there's a fortress or castle or something in Jump where you need certain Koopa behaviors for it to work, and so you have to, like, take a shell, get a Koopa to jump into it so its color changes, so that you get the mechanic that you want. Which is kind of a neat idea. I'm not sure even people who play SMB1, by and large, know the difference between the Koopa colors. If you ask 100 people who have played SMB1 whether they know the difference between a red and a green Koopa, you will probably get 90-something people saying they're different. Yes, Jump was the hack that had "Don't be hasty, this might be Kumai's trap" over and over. No midway? What I'm saying is, if you think that the average person, even the average gamer, by and large, remembers esoteric mechanics like that, even if they're written in the manual, then you're overestimating. The sort of person who's inclined to hang out in a Twitch stream and watch SMW ROM hacks is not your average gamer. So you are a bad sample size. Like the fact that yellow Koopas will turn around, even if they haven't reached the end of a platform, they will turn around to come back for you. I'm a little nervous because I'm pretty sure that big gap that I died in front of is telling me that I need to ride a mid-air disco shell, a para-disco shell, which, first off, screw you. And second off, how dare? Yellow shells make disco shells. Any Koopa that jumps into a yellow shell becomes a disco shell. Which is also a kind of fun mechanic to play with, because a yellow Koopa kicked out of its own shell, climbing back into its own shell, does not become a yellow Koopa, it becomes a disco. Thanks, Tommy. Yep. If you eat a disco shell, you get all 3 powers at once. This level is beating my ass senseless. I gotta be honest with you, I underestimated this level. I think I have to lock in. I rushed it for a very dumb reason. I rushed it because I was worried that the mushroom fell down, I wouldn't be able to get it. But there was floor there. I could have waited. In video games, I'm not known for being a particularly patient person. Actually, we will crouch here. Okay, that was hoping for too much. Well, I had the right idea, but unfortunately I'm still dog shit at writing disco shells, so... Everything being ice is really starting to piss me off. Fuck ice. Okay, well, if I screw that up next time, I'll know that I have to bounce off of a bullet bill to get up to that vine. I miss the Koopa. The Koopa. I'm genuinely impressed at how much harder they made this level. I'm sure some of this is just like me not reading the level well enough, but man, this is definitely a harder version of that level. Oh my god. Those are... The disco shells are shockingly mobile for being in a parachute. You know, you look at the parachute and you think, that guy's not going to be able to move around that much, and he can. And it sucks. How did I not grab it? I was holding up. I think it was one of those things where you can actually overshoot it by a little bit. Like there's a small pixel there where you can't grab it. I know that's true, I want to say of nets. But I also didn't know a net was coming up, so how was I supposed to plan for it? I'm starting to think that the level creator wants me to die. If I look at this level and it turns out to be a Yelp level, I'm gonna lose it. Because I was just thinking to myself, you know, the only way I'm gonna get through this is if I start figuring out how to speedrun this. You're on thin ice. Oh, God. Okay, we made it. I'm missing one of the levels in World 2 and one of the levels in World 5. Oh, right. There was something here, right? Like, I had to find a key for the prisoner. Two keys? Have I found one key? The key to success. Oh, I'm the key to success. Perfect. I feel achieved, you know? Hey, nice job. Why's it gotta be like this, man? My kingdom for a normal exit. I need to stop panicking left and start panicking right. It's going so fast. It's moving so fast. Sam. Sam, there's a lot of people in here that I expect that behavior from, but I expect better from you. I just want you to know. Yeah, I guess I can't rush that one. Oh, fuck off! There... If that clears my midway. Okay. Yeah, without a Yoshi, I need... Yeah, okay, I need the Yoshi. Got it. I need to keep that Yoshi. It's telling me that I'm supposed to eat two of the keyholes there, which probably will give me enough to be able to grow Yoshi by the end of whatever thing it's having me do. I've got it. I mean, I've got it figured out. I just need to do it. How does a key hold Yoshi? In his loving arms? No, I needed my Yoshi! I miss my boy! I miss my son. I don't think the charging chuck appears early enough, right? Come on, how many times can you get away with that? A lot? Okay, my mistake. It's tricky. Clip through excellently. Okay. How does this keep happening? Oh my god, I'm just gonna jump over them. I'm going to assume that the answer is just jump over them. You have got to be fucking kidding me. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Designed by Satan.
I feel like the clues were all there and this one's on you.
You're right. Yeah, you're right. That's true. That's true. There was no way to see this coming in a level where this routinely happens.
Never give up.
Oh, Margot, thank you so much for the Prime Gaming sub. I hope you're having a Margalicious day. No! Come back! No! Yes! Okay, we'll see ya. Okay, bye. I would give anything for this level to stop beating my ass. Oh, good luck on your Kuso match, Ashen. Please stop running to the muncher. I'm just so panicked. This is less hard and more interesting than the ice level. But I'm sorry, I'm inherently biased against ice lately. This room is a nasty boy. Somehow that knocked me off of my Yoshi rather than ending the level. Let's... No! Come on! I tried to jump at the guy and I accidentally touched the ore. Ah! Well, well, well. If it isn't the Blowjob Brothers, at it again. I'll take away your key.
Hey, I don't want a backseat or nothing, but I feel like the primary gimmick of this level isn't clear, what with you struggling and all. The screen automatically scrolls, you see. In the biz we call them auto-scrollers.
Well, I just feel like I'm learning a lot today. Are you happy? Just hold right. Okay. My controller is broken and is always pressing right. With some ASM, you may now experience this level as I do. So if I'm ever not holding any other button, like if I hold left, it lets me hold left. But neutral is right.
Do you want this money?
We are the Blowjob Brothers, and we're here to introduce our new puzzle game, The Viewer.
The Blowjob Brothers. I hate that so much. Jean Blowjean. Okay. I just want to say that we're really taking the time to elevate this joke now. And I think that that's great. I can't... There ain't no point to the game. I mentioned braid in my data structures class as an example of like an undo system using a stack. And I feel like I've got to find a way to incorporate into my slide deck that there ain't no point to the game. You know what I mean? I feel like that needs to be in the slide deck somehow. Okay, so that's where the secret exit is. I got it. Oh my god, this is so difficult. Fuck you, man! Oh, man. Oh, beans. Oh, beans. Yeah, it's probably... If you watch this long enough, you probably forget it has a gimmick. I don't. I don't forget ever. You know what other game I've kind of been itching to play lately is GoldenEye 007. Which is weird because it's not a good game, but I've just got, like, obvious Nintendo child fan nostalgia for it. Needed to spin there. What's the gimmick? I'm so glad you asked. I cannot neutral. If I don't input a direction, it presses right for me. My controller has stick drift. Stop saying there's no gimmick, okay? People are gonna think I'm actually bad at Mario now. No, I had it! I had it! In an effort to try to make this feel less weird, I am holding right when I'm running right, just because I feel like if I just neutral, it's too strange. I'm gonna fight all of you. Okay, no mushroom for me. This is tough maneuvering. It also seems like you can't get P-Speed, which I don't know that I would want P-Speed, but it is curious to me that however this ASM works, it also seems to disable the ability to build
I love
P-Speed.
streams like this. The Mario project is really cool. How it finds so many novel ways to die when there's no gimmick at all.
Shut the fuck up! Oh my god. I'm suffering out here. I'm suffering and you're making jokes. Unbelievable. Wait, I can just crouch? Hold on a second. Wait.
Correct.
I can just crouch. It didn't quite work, but yeah. The text-to-speech is my opponent. Landing on that block is so difficult. I cannot express to you how hard it is to land on that block when you do not control your movement.
Can you use this money?
I was going to sue you for playing this, but I'm not seeing any gimmicks, so you're safe for now.
I live in hell. Oh. I take for granted how much, like, little changes to movement I do without even thinking about them, because if my brain is on, then I know that I can't just rely on the neutral input. But as soon as I start to get a little comfortable, I'm like, okay, I need to slow down a bit here. I hold neutral, and nothing happens. I appreciate you trying to imply that I'm failing on purpose, but God, if I could win, I would. Yeah, it turns out you just throw a normal-ass platformer at me and I can't handle it. Okay, so you can just walk off. I tried that once and it didn't seem like it could. Maybe I was not holding jump, like maybe I wasn't doing a regrab. It looks like it's built for just walking off onto it, but I think I convinced myself that wouldn't work because I maybe wasn't regrabbing at the time. What is a regrab? I think it's like the feeling of warm socks. You know, like socks right out of the dryer. Okay, maybe it's not doing a regrab, or doing a regrab, but later. Okay, this seems to already be leading to something a little more consistent, so hopefully I'll stop dying there quite so much. I wouldn't count on it, but maybe. It's really hard to stabilize. You know, on account of never being able to stop going to the right. Perfect, perfect. Just the way we drew it up. Mario's studying the playbook, thank God. Finally watching the tapes. Okay, I think on that 2-block patch, it's wanting me to crouch to stop. That's my best guess at the moment. Hey, Phoenix of the Light, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub, I appreciate it. I think I should go after the fire comes down. I think that's going to be safer for me. How long have I been on this level? An hour and a half? 2 hours? This one's messing with my brain. What are you talking about? You've always been on this level.
I just looked at the tapes and I can confirm. You've been on this level for a total of 0 gimmicks.
God damn it. Thanks for the bits. Like, thank you. God, can you imagine if it had the Mario Maker death labels? I want to say there's been a QLDC level that did that before. I don't remember which one it was. I don't remember if it was like accurate or just a joke, but there's definitely been a QLDC level that did that. No, I meant like yeah, okay. Very funny. Very funny, smart guy. I meant accurate to like your deaths, or whether or not it just popped up fake ones as a joke. This level's such a nightmare, holy shit. I'm in hell. Do you see what's happening here? Everyone keeps saying there's no gimmick. And so now people don't even know what the gimmick is. I've got stick drift. I'm always pressing right. I was holding down! Yo, what's up, Sound Defense? Thank you so much for 89 months. Yeah, emulator machine broke. Sorry. My controller has a stick now. That wasn't a checkpoint? God, what have I done to forsake you? Well, don't answer that. But, like, is this reasonable? Every SMW ROM hack, especially collab hack, should come with a button that you can press 3 times that says, "This level is bullshit. I would like to skip it." And that should count as an exit. Let Luigi help you. Luigi shows up and he just goes, "I don't fucking know." Cool. So, the mushroom just doesn't help you there? I'm doing great. I was doing better, and then I played this level. Whatever. The gimmick in this is that you're always holding right. I can't just stop. I mean, I can, but I have to crouch, and that's also kind of tricky. Okay, well, this might just kill me. That's fine. That's fine too. God. Who made this level? Satan. At least now I don't have to do the secret exit again. I feel like, based on what the gimmick is, this level should not be this hard. I think I'm just bad. That's my best guess at the moment. Good lord. I don't think another power-up's gonna do me any real favors. Stabilizing is so difficult. You take for granted how hard it is to, like, just come to a fucking stop sometimes. Actually, that other power-up might be a... Nope, never mind. I was wrong. Yeah, I think that getting this first power-up is useful. I think that worrying about the second power-up is a real error. Or maybe the other way around. Maybe I want to get this power-up that's not quite under duress. Uh-huh. I was waiting on one to come from that direction, and I was being impatient, so as soon as I saw one, I was just like, I'm gonna go for it. And that was not the one to go for. I don't think you'd be able to, just because of, like, this giant wall or whatever. I'm just trying to jump, brother. I'm just trying to jump. You missed a good one earlier, Smartball. There was a level where you play as a key, and everyone's throwing keyholes at you. Turn back too much. I don't know if it'll let me screen scroll. I can try. Yeah, it doesn't seem like that would let me. Yep, tonight's the night of American football, so we're going to be playing some dog football. And if you ask me, it's going to be an arf and good time. I was stressed and rushed. I wasn't even trying to go for the pipe. Just naturally holding right moved me in that direction when I wasn't planning to. So cool. Cool for me. You can stop moving, but it's a little hard to utilize. The main problem I'm having with crouching as a strategy for not moving is that if, like, Super Koopa gets underfoot, my brain tells me you're stopped, nothing bad's gonna happen. But if you're airborne, the right button does something, even if you are quote-unquote crouched. So, as much as possible, I'm trying to, like, change my strategy. Like, yeah, you can crouch and you'll stop moving, but for this half of the level, I have found that that has messed me up mentally. I wasn't trying to go to the right. I was trying to watch the Super Koopas, and I was not able to hold in place well enough. There's so much to focus on. Oh my god. What were they thinking? The constant barrage of Super Koopas underfoot preventing me from jumping with any control is making that part a little more frustrating, if I'm being honest. That was stressing me out. Helping hands. Oh? Okay. Most levels in this game have stripped you of your power-ups when you go into a new level. I don't know if that's what was happening in that level, but... This is a really creative level. I like this. It feels so strange being able to just stop whenever I want to right now. I feel like I'm cheating that I'm not always moving. No! Oh, that's what that's for. I was like, I don't really get the point of that. I understand now. I understand everything. Okay. Why did I spin? This is a really cool level. I love that you could go the top route if you're fast enough, but he drops a block to stop you. There is so much about this level that feels geniusly orchestrated. Oh, I didn't want that. I saw it coming down, I was like, oh, that's very nice. Not fast enough again. Yeah, this level just has really solid comedic timing. You never can figure out whether or not the hand is the next thing it's going to do is going to be useful to you or hurtful to you. And so it's a lot of like, I've got to react as quickly as I can because you never know. You know how to jump off of a spring platform, come on. I missed the moon. I've got to get the moon. I didn't expect it to go that far. I stopped paying attention to it because I was like, oh, that's not going to make it far enough to hit me. And then would you believe me if I told you it made it far enough to hit me? Would that be something you'd be willing to believe? Yeah, I didn't realize it was on its way back. The thing's The things we learn. Guess I'll die. I shorted the jump for literally no reason. Yeah, you can spin on them. That's pretty standard for boomerangs in ROM hacks, despite the fact that not being a vanilla mechanic. Everyone's just agreed that's the behavior. Trying to finish this level so I can go cook dinner, damn! Guess I shouldn't have started another one. Alright. That's it for me for now. I will be back later with dog football!